Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin. Definitely want to do a huge shout out as always to our trap watchers, the ones who are on these price charts, looking and expecting and predicting where market price is going to go, all without being confused. This is what we're all about. We want to create a community of individuals who is predicting price movement without indicators, without using technical analysis, without even using fundamental analysis. We want to reduce that information overload, because the less information you try to consume, the better you actually are in predicting prices and where they're going to go, right? So I wanted to show you all an updated price prediction into the market in Tezos. First, we're going to look at what the market has done against our last price prediction, and then we're going to tell you where we are expecting the market to go so that we can continually win and dominate in this space. All right, so check this out. Hit that like button, share the video, also subscribe to this channel if you want to join our community, right? If you want to participate, if you want to learn more, if you want to see and understand how can I predict prices without being confused, we're that channel for you. Now, July 23rd was the last time we did a price prediction into the market for Tezos. Okay, so I want to show you July 23rd, which is right here. We did a price prediction into the market in Tezos. Okay, and we told everyone on that particular day, because July 23rd was on a Friday, and you guys can see that we expected that market price to continue to go higher in price, so we didn't alter our price prediction. Now, initially from the gate, let me zoom in. I want to give you all the actual depiction as to what the market has done in Tezos. We traded sideways, right? Following our price prediction into the market in Tezos, we saw the market trade sideways, and then the weakness started appearing in the market right here. And then we fell. And we had our support area into the market in Tezos around $2.37, give or take, right? And we broke that right here on July the 19th, 2021. Then the next day, we still saw the market in Tezos go lower. But what happened on the 21st? Take a look right there, July 21st. The market was able to come back up to higher prices. And as a matter of fact, we closed right above our support area. So even though we was outside of our support area in Tezos for about 2 days, the market right there in Tezos came right back within 1 day and literally erased all of the work it took for Tezos to go down on the 19th and the 20th of July. It took 1 day just for that to be erased. That gives you how strong that market strength was on July 21st. So the market continued to go higher. We did our updated video on July 23rd. Told everyone to continue to expect this price to go higher based off what happened on those 2 days right here. On these 2 days, and how fast the market in Tezos came right back above our support area. So this is something that you all need to realize and understand, is that when you have stop losses in place, okay, let's say that we told you to have a stop loss into the market in Tezos right there at $2.37. Let's say we told you all that. We would have missed out on this movement in Tezos. Like, our prediction back on June 29th was actually correct, of us expecting the market in Tezos to go higher. You would have missed out on that profitability that we expected to occur on June 29th if you had that stop loss in the space, because that is precisely what the trap does. He goes through and he takes out people's positions because he can see it in the system. He can see everyone's stop losses. So why would you try to give him that much advantage over you? That's why we don't push stop losses. The only way you need to utilize stop losses is that you don't tell nobody else about it, right? I have my own stop losses, but I don't tell people where it is. I don't even tell the trap where my stop losses are at, because it gives him more competitive advantage over me. We're trying to take that away from him so that we can beat him at his own game. So only you need to know where your stop losses are at and your take profits, right? Don't put it on the exchanges, because that's how they're able to beat you. So now let's take that away. So pretty much, I mean, just yesterday we saw the price in Tezos come back up towards like $3.31. I'm not necessarily sure where we said we would TP out the market in Tezos, but it's pretty close, right? Fell shy of our ultimate TP price of like $3.40. Like I said, the high yesterday was $3.30, so about 10 cents away from us hitting that ultimate TP of about 17.5%. So if we were to get out right now, we'll still be up 6.25%, right? Now it's kind of long to keep that money locked up just to get 6.25%, but profitability is what we do here, so we'll take it. All right, so now check this out. Let's update the price in Tezos. Let's see where the market in Tezos is going to go now, because two things has occurred that I like. First one is that the market price in Tezos has found a pretty firm area of support. Okay, so let's clean up our chart. We don't like to have a chart that's confusing. We understand now that the trend, this long-term trend in Tezos, is still in play. Now, if we would have broken this long-term ascending line back towards the end of July, then I would say, yeah, we're entering a period to where I'm not really expecting the market to go higher. But we confirmed that in Tezos in the ending of July, that the market still wants to go higher in price for the long term. So let me get rid of that. Okay, so let me show you. That down here is where the market wants to keep support. So as we continue to see the market trade throughout August going into September, we need to ensure that Tezos maintains its price above $2.10, give or take. Now let's take a look at the market in Tezos on the 3-day time frame, and you guys can see right here, over the last 2 or 3 3-day price bars, we are seeing indication that the weakness is present. It is what it is. We're understanding that the market is losing interest and that more people are selling into the market in Tezos than they are buying. Because if the market was truly buying, we would have seen these 3-day price bars close on the high, and we're not seeing that yet. So what this means is that there's more selling going on right here. All of these 3-day price bars right there indicate that there's selling and weakness entering the market. So it kind of lets us know that the market is pumping the brakes on trying to go higher. Are we still seeing that on the 2-day time frame? Yes, we are. Based off how much volume came in on this last completed 2-day price bar and how we closed on that last completed 2-day price bar, lets us know that there's still some weakness here. Okay, now take a look. Yes, the market is getting inundated with some weakness, but we can still see this market try to grab support around $2.98, $3. We're almost there now. So as I transition over this chart to an hourly time frame, we need to see what is the probability of us holding price above $3, because if so, we'll see the market in Tezos continue to ride higher price. This is how we ended last week, right? This is the second week so far that we're seeing the market in Tezos give us indication that there's no interest in anymore in trying to pursue higher prices. That's what we're getting. Now I wanted to show you all, look what happened last week. Okay, we saw the market close off of the highs last week, but look at the volume. The volume is about the same from the week before. You guys see that? But look at last week's price spread. Smaller price spread here. So either the market was buying Tezos last week in anticipation to see the market go higher this week or the week after or the week next, because that volume is indicative of either the market buying it up or the market weakness coming through. So this current weekly price bar that we are seeing the market Tezos trade now is going to be very important on how we close. I want to give you all the play. We need to be careful in the next 5 days and 14 hours on where this market in Tezos close, because if we close lower than last week price bar, we are going to go back down to lower prices. Okay, just something to think about. This is the 5-day time frame. So again, we're still seeing some instances to where there's weakness into the market in Tezos. A lot that I'm seeing on this chart is not necessarily bad. It's not necessarily good neither. What I'm pretty much seeing into the market in Tezos is just for this coin to trade sideways, right? I don't see a massive play coming into the market in Tezos here, right? I really don't see it. So now let's take a look at the market on the hourly time frame, because looking at this over the last couple of 11-hour price bars, yeah, the volume has been increasing as we've seen this market price go higher. We're still seeing some instances to where the market is garnering some weakness here. So I'm not overly bullish into the market in Tezos just yet. We really need to wait as to how low the market's going to go to prop up the price, maybe around 275, 280. And then from there, the market may resume back up to higher prices. But as of this moment, I'm not really seeing too much. I don't see a lot going on into the market in Tezos. So let me show you this too. Okay, so I'm not going to put a price prediction on a chart in the market in Tezos. We know that the market in this particular space has exploded, right? In terms of where we've been on July 21st to August the 2nd. I mean, the market price went up 55, 56%. And as of right now, I don't see too much really going on into the market in Tezos. Now, if you're in this for a long-term play, then get it. I get you, right? Just buy it at wherever price you can get it. You're not looking to take profits anyway until the next 5-10 years in Tezos. So you're expecting this price that we're seeing $3 to be more than that in the next 5 to 10 years. So, I mean, there's really no point of trying to predict prices when you're trying to just be in the market for the next 5 to 10 years. But right now, I don't see too much really going on. I do see some weakness though on the chart. I'm not going to put a play on it though, because one thing I want to teach everyone as well in our community is that every time you come into the market, you just want to kind of come in and you know, shop, look around. Are there any discounts? Do you see any plays going on that you can capitalize on? And here in Tezos, I don't see one yet. I just see pretty much the same mundane things to where this market is going to trade sideways right now. If you didn't catch it from our last price prediction update to where you could have garnered that movement to the upside, yeah, this just looks to be the time to wait, you know, just to sit the sideline, not to rush anything, and just see how the market continues to trade throughout August. Okay, so now sometimes you could do predictions, sometimes you don't have one. And right now, I don't see any need to plot a prediction on a chart, because I really don't see anything that will substantiate that the market in Tezos is going to continue to go higher in price. And even if we do go down, I'm not really necessarily seeing a massive movement to the downside. We've already garnered our 2 areas of support. Definitely, we need to see this market in Tezos hold support at $3. Okay, now that's what I will tell you is seeing this market hold price above $3. We will see this market try to come up towards 345 to 350 throughout August. I will give you that. So yeah, seeing how we're not necessarily seeing that that's the case yet, I'm not going to put a price prediction expecting the market to go higher in Tezos. It is what it is. But this is how you are able to read the markets. This is how you're able to get out the way. This is how you're able to know, okay, yeah, I really don't see a play here. So let me move on to another chart. Let me see another environment. Let me see another market to where I can read and see a lot better as to where market is headed. When you get this type of action right here in Tezos, you don't need to be in a rush. So now, this is what we're seeing. This is what our thinking currently is for Tezos. I want to know what you all think about the market here for Tezos. Like I told you, we're not going to put a price prediction here on it just yet. The market can literally go either way. And when you get that type of scenario, you don't want to come in and try to think that you can actually call it. And this is one of those situations where we can't call it yet. We got to let some other things iron itself out before we'll be able to participate. Okay. So now, what would you do? I mean, would you load up on Tezos right here where the price is? Or would you wait? I mean, like I already told you, the price has exploded. We saw the market increase 56% from the ending of July to the beginning of August. That's a pretty good run. Would you still load up now, though? That's the question I want to ask you. Now, I get it. If you're going to be in for the next 5 to 10 years, 15 years, yeah, of course you will leave a comment saying that you will load up. But if you're not going to be in the market that long, what would you do? Let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.